So, one of the most anticipated movies for me on my list, there's a couple, but one of the ones that are high on my list is the Highlander starring Henry Cavill, the reboot that they have coming out. I cannot wait for this. I am a Highlander fan and I love the casting of Henry Cavill. I love who's directing it, and everything I've heard up to this point sounds amazing, except for the fact that it was delayed because I believe Henry Cavill got injured. But needless to say, I am excited. But now we have some more news about who is going to be starring opposite of Henry Cavill in this film. And I am hype. Let's take a look. All right, this is coming from the Hollywood Reporter. It says Highlander Jeremy Irons to play villain opposite Henry Cavill in Amazon MGM's remake. There can be only one. Nope. Irons will be the second antagonist in the remake. So, Jeremy Irons, a triple crown of acting achiever thanks to Oscar, Emmy, and Tony Award wins, is the latest bold-faced name to join the cast of Highlander, Amazon MGM's remake of the 1980s cult classic. So the Luminous Call has Henry Cavill leading a cast that already includes Russell Crowe, Marissa Abela, Dave Bautista, Karen Gillian, Jaimin Hansu. The action fantasy, which hails from Amazon MGM's United Artists banner, is being directed by Chad Stilisky and is slated for a theatrical release. Now, production was to have started in late September, October, but was pushed after Cavill sustained an injury during pre-production. Production will now begin in early 2026. I hope they still put it out in theaters and that this delay hasn't impacted that. Cavill is playing Connor MacLeod, a medieval Scottish Highlander who discovers he is an immortal warrior with the help of a swordsman named Ramirez, to be played by Crow. The titular Highlander battles other immortals across the centuries until, as the line in the original 1986 movie is explained, there can be only one. Batista is playing the Kurgan, the movie's top villain, while Gillian is MacLeod's Scottish and very mortal wife. Hansu is an immortal warrior from Africa, while Abela is MacLeod's modern romantic interest. Max Zhang and Drew McIntyre are also in the cast. In a part that could be juicy, Irons will play the movie's other antagonist, the leader of a secret order called the Watchers, who are keeping an eye on the immortals and see them as a threat to humanity. Michael Finch wrote the script for the remake. Scott Stuper and Nick Nesbitt are producing via United Artists, alongside Neil H. Mortiz, Stilisky's 8711 Entertainment, Josh Davis of Davis Panzer Productions, and Luis Rosner. And then it goes on to talk about how wonderful Jeremy Irons is. This is fantastic news, y'all. It's all messed up. I can't seem to get a moment. Every time I feel like things make it better, it only gets worse. I'm starting to realize it's me. So look, how could you not be excited for this movie? Even if you're not a Highlander fan, look at that cast. This cast is crazy. But the fact that it's a Highlander reboot made by the people with John Wick, starring Henry Cavill and this amazing cast. Listen, I am all in. I cannot wait for this. I hope that Cavill's injury doesn't push it to where they can't do a theatrical release date. I don't see why it would, but I'm just putting it out there. I hope it does not. I hope they stick to that plan and we get it in theaters because I can't wait. Again, fan of the Highlander movie, the original, but this is just shaping out to be amazing. What do you all think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks so much for watching. Do me a favor. If you like the content, don't forget to click that like button and subscribe. And hit that little alarm button as well so you can get alerted whenever I post new content. And also, do me a favor, share with other people who you think would like this content as well. We have a big goal of 1,000 subscribers we're trying to get to, and we need your help. Appreciate it. Till the next one. Peace.